What if I told you that the most impossible betrayal in football history is being planned right now, as we speak? Today is February 3rd, 2026. The winter transfer window has just closed, and while the world is looking at the moves that did happen, the Spanish capital is whispering about the one that shouldn't be possible. Lamine Yamal, the golden boy of La Masia, the heir to Messi, the soul of Barcelona. According to explosive regional reports leaking out of Catalonia and Madrid this morning, the unthinkable Operation Figo 2.0 has been activated. We are talking about a move so controversial it would effectively end the relationship between the two biggest clubs on earth forever. But is this a genuine transfer earthquake? Or just the media trying to sell papers in a quiet February? You need to see the evidence from Mundo Deportivo and Diario AS before you believe the hype. This is the truth behind the Lamine Yamal to Real Madrid saga. Let's look at the who and the how. The fire was started by Mundo Deportivo. For my international viewers, you must understand, Mundo Deportivo is essentially the mouthpiece of the Barcelona board. If they are reporting internal tension with their biggest star today, it's because the house is on fire. The report claims that Lamine Yamal's father and his agent, the powerful Jorge Mendes, have suddenly halted talks on a contract loyalty bonus. Why? Because Real Madrid's shadow is looming. Diario AS in Madrid followed this up with a bombshell. Real Madrid has cleared nearly 200 million euros in wage cap space over the last 2 seasons. But here is where we look for the truth. If you listen to regional radio reports from RAC1 in Barcelona, they are trying to calm the fans, claiming Lamine is 100% committed. However, the famous Spanish journalist Edu Aguirre hinted on El Chiringuito last night that contacts have been made. In the world of football, a contact is never just a contact. It's a seed. And Florentino Perez is the best gardener in the history of this sport. Let's talk money. Why would Lamine even consider this? Today, February 3rd, 2026, Barcelona is still struggling with the 1-to-1 rule of La Liga. They cannot register new mega signings without selling their jewels. Real Madrid, on the other hand, is a financial fortress. The renovated Santiago Bernabeu is generating over 400 million euros a year in non-sporting events alone. According to The Athletic, Madrid has the highest buying power in football history right now. The rumor suggests that Lamine's release clause, officially 1 billion euros, might have a legal loophole related to his age when he signed it. If Madrid triggers a move for 250 million euros, it would be the most expensive transfer in history. Before we analyze the tactical nightmare this would create for Barcelona, I need to know your gut feeling. Look at the screen right now. If you think Lamine Yamal will ever wear the white shirt, type white gold in the comments. If you think it's 100% impossible, type never. Also, if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. We are tracking the 2026 summer market every single day, and you don't want to miss the Operation Whiteout updates. Smash that like button if you trust Florentino's vision. Now, let's step away from rumors and look at the real conflict happening inside Valdebebas today. While the world talks about Yamal, Álvaro Arbeloa is facing his first real locker room crisis. The regional press in Madrid is reporting heavy tension between the coach and Fran García. As we know, Fran was blocked from leaving for the Premier League last week. Today's reports suggest he is training in isolation and feels betrayed. How does this relate to Yamal? It shows the current philosophy of the club: ruthless depth. Arbeloa and the board want 2 world-class players for every position. If the club is willing to keep an unhappy player just for depth, imagine what they would do to secure a talent like Yamal just to ensure the rivals don't have him. It's not just about football. It's about dominance. It's about the miedo escénico, stage fright, that Madrid imposes on the rest of the world. Let's assume the impossible happens. How does Yamal fit into a team that already has Vinicius Jr., Kylian Mbappe, Jude Bellingham, and Arda Güler? The English media, specifically Sky Sports, has been analyzing Madrid's positionless attack. Adding Yamal would give Madrid the best left-footed right winger since Lionel Messi. It would allow Mbappe to play as a true 9, with Vini on the left and Yamal on the right. However, we have to be honest. Sources close to the dressing room, the insiders at Valdebebas, say the ego balance is already delicate. Adding an 18-year-old superstar from Barcelona might be the spark that blows up the locker room. This is why many experts, including Guillem Balaguer, believe this rumor is 90% agent talk. Jorge Mendes wants a better contract for Lamine at Barca, and using Real Madrid's name is the oldest trick in the book. So, what is the final verdict for today? The fact: Lamine Yamal is a Barcelona player with a €1 billion clause. Real Madrid has not made an official bid today. The rumor: Real Madrid is using their financial dominance to unsettle the player, hoping he refuses to renew his contract, forcing a sale in the near future. The media outlets in Catalonia, Mundo Deportivo and Sport, are terrified. They see the financial gap between the two clubs widening every day. For them, the threat of Madrid is a tool to demand more investment from their own board. As for us, we don't need Lamine Yamal to be the best in the world. We already are. But wouldn't it be the ultimate Hala Madrid moment to see him at the Bernabeu? Thank you for staying through this deep dive. I want to hear your final thoughts. Would you pay €250 million for Lamine Yamal? Or should we spend that money on a new world-class center back? Drop your comments below.